Okay, Punchingbagskunk Boxing Media Incorporated, here with your boy Greg, resident boxing expert. Yeah, we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna talk about this Pacquiao. I never weighed in on the Pacquiao. Well, I weighed in before the fight on the Pacquiao Ugas fight. Yeah, I'm quite sure some jackass is gonna come on my comments and let me remind me that I said that Pacquiao's gonna win the fight and win it easy. I said. Anyway, boom, 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 whatever, whack, whack. But anyway, you still gotta take your hat off to Pacquiao, man. The guy's just a legend. I mean, he's awesome, man. Manny Pacquiao is one of my favorite fighters, man, all time, because he's just resilient. That's the word I was looking for. He's resilient. The dude's been around for. Look, this guy came from like freaking, I don't know what, flyweight, bantamweight, somewhere down there, like 150. This guy's, you know what I mean, for just constantly years. I mean, Floyd likes to say, "Oh, I've been on top of the game for decades, but so has Manny, and Manny has a more solid claim to that boast, Floyd, than you do, because let me add this disclaimer real quick, because you know what I always say, you always gotta add disclaimers, because the jackass is sensitive, and these fans, they're so in love that they but anyway, this is not an anti-Floyd video. I respect Floyd Mayweather, what he's done for the game. We're not, whoa, back that up, because I don't respect what he done for the game, because he made everything about money, and go to my videos, I don't give that crap at all, and I don't like to stop. It sounds like an anti-Floyd video, but let's just back your feelings up, and listen, I respect 50-0, but I know a lot of other guys that's 50-0, got 50 fights, and they're not claiming to be all-time greats. My point is this. He beat Pacquiao, so you can't argue that point. He beat him, so what I always say, you guys, in my video, all Grandma Valiant wants to know is what? The final result. So he beat him, that's it. I'm just saying, a solid case can be made that Manny is a better fighter. Or at least now a better fighter. Let's put it down, at least now a better fighter. He's a better fighter now, and I'm going to tell you why my reasoning to that is. It's because if you look at Floyd's last fight, and I can't really call it a fight, I guess exhibition, whatever, against your boy Jake Paul, he looked horrible. I mean, look, let me tell you something. I be telling people this all the time. Go look at that fight. Floyd was trying to knock him out. Floyd wasn't playing with Jake Paul, but he just couldn't knock him out. See, his reflexes wasn't working. He couldn't pop. He couldn't get off. Listen. 5-6 years ago, Jake Paul's knocked out cold in one round. I mean, listen, Floyd knocked out Diego Corrales. Let that sink in. Okay, sunk in? Alright. So now, you don't think you think Jake Paul swings with him? Of course not. You know what I mean? So, he couldn't knock him out. So, with that said, Floyd fighting Jake Paul looking horrible to me, because he was trying to knock him out, but just couldn't knock him out. But that's his last fight. Now, Manny's last fight, Manny's still competing with world-class fighters. They're not world-class fighters, champions. This guy's a champion, Ugas. You know what I mean? So we're not talking top 10, 9 or 10 or even 8. We're talking champion. Manny Pacquiao is competing at the highest level now. Floyd would get killed right now if he fought any of your top guys. Judging by how he looked against Jake Paul, who was just basically a YouTube club fighter. I wouldn't even give him a club fighter tag, because I read all this stuff about him saying he's the new. But how he put it, it was kind of funny. But how he put it, Jake Paul said that my grandfather had Ali and Tyson, and my father had Floyd, and now the kids now got me. That right there is a brilliant marketing move. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because kids are dumbasses, so they don't know nothing. So in another 5 years, you're gonna get kids arguing with guys like me, pros, retired professionals, experts like me. You're gonna get dumbass kids arguing with guys like me saying that Jake Paul is better than Ali. Watch what happens. Watch. So I told Jake, hey man, I take my hat off to brilliant. Listen, the dude is brilliant anyway. You got to know he's brilliant just by what he did on YouTube. So I'm not. The dude's he's a genius when it comes to boxing and all that stuff. But let's get off of that and let's get back to fighting. You're not a fighter, son. And Floyd went to the distance and they, just couldn't knock him out, whatever. So on basic, let me just tie this all together. Manny Pacquiao is competing at a high level now. Floyd Mayweather can't. So there's a solid argument can be made that Manny Pacquiao is better. That's all I'm saying. We can argue and fight to a blue in the face. I can have a bunch of Floyd. Listen, and again, I'm not anti-Floyd, so any of you jackasses, don't be coming in my timeline talking stupid. Floyd. Get out of here with that nonsense. I don't want to hear none of it. I'm saying I got my opinion. What I always tell you guys, I got my opinion. I'm saying my opinion. You don't like it too bad. You know, what I mean? You ain't gonna whoop my ass. All right. So I'm just saying. So don't be coming in my comments and with the Floyd love, you know what I mean? Because this ain't Floyd hate. You understand? This ain't Floyd hate. So don't be trying to counteract a supposed Floyd hate with Floyd love. You get what I'm saying? All right. I'm just saying that we got to take our hat off to a great champion, Manny Pacquiao. This guy, he lost, but he looked awesome. I mean, he didn't look awesome. Let me back that up. I'm saying, but to be competing at that level, at that advanced stage, and you know what I mean, after going through so many wars, and a lot of people point out that he has losses, and but Sugar Ray Robinson, who is a lot of people, because generally not these young jackasses don't know nothing about boxing, but people that know about boxing consider Sugar Ray Robinson the greatest fighter to ever put gloves on. Now that's across the board. But how many losses he got? You know what I'm saying? Tyson got losses. Ali got losses. I mean, it is what it is. It's boxing, man. So for you, I don't want to start ranting and raving. I don't want to start. For all you kids, and I gotta say, you know what? I'm not even gonna say kids. I know some damn grown-ass men my age that are talking the same nonsense. So I can't even blame it all on the kids. I got it. Just people just don't know about boxing. You know what I mean? Stop with the nonsense. So anyway, just a quick video to take my hat off. Let me put it on to take it off. It's a quick video to take my hat off to Manny Pacquiao for just being a solid champion, ambassador for the sport of boxing, a man that represents the sport of boxing like me personally, believe that the sport should be represented. Never in bad press, always give it 1,000% in the ring, always in shape, comes in shape, fights the top guys and still competing at the top level. So you got to take the hat off to Manny Pacquiao. I think he's a credit to the boxing game. He's definitely a credit to his Filipino community and a credit to boxing. And hey, Manny, man, hey. Punchingbagskunk Boxing Media Incorporated says thumbs up. Thumbs up, brother. Keep doing what you're doing. Peace.